What's going on, you guys? This is going to be a total body workout for your Total Gym or Saudi Bench trainer. And this is going to be a workout that's going to be pretty all-encompassing. I'm going to try and do a lot in a short period of time. I'm actually going out of town for a wedding, so I'm trying to work a little bit of everything as I'm taking a couple of days off away from doing any kind of fitness stuff. So I'll be working my legs, shoulders, back, arms, chest. So be a follow along workout. I'll call it the reps and sets like I've been doing before, but at the same time want to make this a little more fluid. So if I kind of call out some things or change things up a little bit, I'll kind of do that in the fly based on kind of how I'm feeling. As long as you guys have a squat stand, preferably the larger squat stand, the pull-up bars, that's pretty much all you're really gonna need. But like I said, you'll probably see me add a couple other little minor tweaks, but that's totally up to you. I will put a link in the description box if you guys wanna check out any of the products featured in this video and or support the channel. And as always, please consider liking and or subscribing, and also let me know any other future workouts and or any other content videos you guys wanna see. Let's jump right into the workout. First sequence is gonna be a little bit longer. I think I got like 5 exercises, at least potentially planned in my brain here. Go ahead and put in your pull-up bar attachments if you guys got that. You can detach that middle pulley. I got my setting at around like 9 on my fit, so 3/4 of the way high. I may or may not adjust it, we'll kind of see. I got the squat stand put in. If you guys got some sort of bar that you can do, like the second or third exercise, I'll be doing kind of like this bar press here. Another option is you can actually utilize the Pilates bar attachment, which I got here, which works really well. I'll get to some other alternatives. If you guys can't do those things, you can go right back to like a standard chest press. All right, so if you guys got that stuff ready, first thing's gonna be just a single leg squat on the Total Gym. So I'm just gonna lay a little bit kind of sideways. Gonna go 15 repetitions and begin. "12, 13, 14, 15. I'm doing a little bit of like kind of like a little mini jump squat at the end and kind of really trying to think about flexing my quads, also still my glutes as well. But otherwise, you can just keep it normal, like a normal press if you guys want. All right, 15 this side and begin. Really think about getting as low as you can and really trying to engage the glutes, pressing through the heels and kind of engaging the glutes as you make that press. About 4 more. All right, let's get up, let's turn it around. Just regular pull-ups, 15 and begin. "12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. Let me grab my bar. Again, this is this Instar bar. I've done a review on this. This thing has been working still really good. Now what I'm gonna do is kind of put this flush flat across the top of the bar. This is one of those ones, again, you gotta be careful. If you don't wanna do this with a bar, if you don't have a bar, you can actually just press this way. If you got the Pilates bar attachment, that's another option. Otherwise, if you don't feel comfortable, it's kind of hard to get in this position with your knees. I would say opt for any kind of like a horizontal press exercise. You'll be tempted to put in the inverted shoulder press, but we'll probably do that a little bit later, just as a heads up. But if you got something like this, you wanna do some sort of a press, get yourself set up, and I'm gonna shoot for 15 and begin. "14 and 15. Okay, we're gonna double up on legs a little bit. Go ahead and drop this down about 1/4 of the way high. Drop step lunges. Go ahead and hold on to whatever you got that's set up here. Being mindful that you can't go too far back because you're gonna hit the pull-up bars. All right, we're gonna do one leg at a time. We're just gonna do the first one. I'm gonna say about 10 repetitions and begin. Let's go 5 more. Let's make it 15. All right, let's switch sides and begin. 15. Okay, right here, you might need to take out the squat stand for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the cables. We're gonna do this detached row. And if you don't have the detached method on like a different type of sliding bench trainer, like I said before, great thing is some suspension trainers to put to the top of the machine to mimic what I'm doing. Otherwise, you can sub this out for another kind of just horizontal row. Something like a dual row like this would be good with the cable attached. All right, and actually, sorry, forgot. Go ahead and raise this tower. Back up again, maybe to where you were. I got 9. All right, I'm crossing the grip like this. Sitting up nice and tall and begin, 15. Really think about, again, retracting the shoulder blades, kind of trying to get them close together instead of just kind of doing something like this, where you're just kind of pointing your shoulders and just doing the row. Nice and tall, retracting the shoulders. Thinking about those muscles in the middle of the back doing a lot of the work. Completely lost count, so I'm thinking about roughly 7 more here. 1, 5, 6, 7. All right, second set of that sequence. I'm gonna go ahead and raise this up a little bit. I thought that was a little, honestly, a little easier for me on a couple of those, at least for these right here. I just wanted to be a little bit harder. Shouldn't say it was easy, but we're not gonna tax the legs, honestly, this hard in this workout, but all right, 15 again, and begin. Okay, 15. Let's turn the other side. All right, again, 15 repetitions and go. All right, quick sip of this BCAA thing that I got. Back to pull-ups and begin, 15. This is 15. Let's go 5 more to 20. Don't know if you guys hate that or not, that in fact I randomly call stuff out, but I think that's better because sometimes I have an idea in my head and once you actually do it, then you kind of know how it feels. All right, here, same thing actually. Let's go 15, possibly 20 in this press here. Again, or just pick the other press. That's an alternate for you. And begin. 14. This is 15. Let's go to 20. 20, all right. Let's go ahead and drop this down again. That drop step lunge. All right, let's stick with, I'm gonna stick with 15 here though again. All right, and begin. And you certainly, actually, if you guys wanna load this up, I'm tempted to, I just don't really care too much, but if you wanted to actually load up some external weight or some bands even on your foot, that's something you could do and pause the video. I'm just gonna stick with 15 and begin. 14, 15. All right, other side, and begin. All right, let's go ahead and raise this. I'm gonna leave that in, actually didn't bother me too much. So back to the rows. Actually, I kind of like this. Take a little back rest. All right, and let's go 15 again and begin. Actually, let's go 20. At least I am too. 19, 20. Okay. All right, let's raise this up. This is the last set of this sequence. If I'm honest, I almost thought about finishing up with 2, just to kind of move on to the other stuff, but I feel like I just want to do a little more of the legs compared to the other stuff. I'm not going to get too much of that, so let's go 15 and begin. 15. All right, good. All right, other side and begin. All right, go ahead and grab your, nope, sorry. Do not grab your bar. Let's go to pull-ups. I'm gonna mix up the grip. Actually, that's what I was gonna do, guys. I totally forgot it. I was gonna put the tricep attachment bars, actually, and like I've showed you guys before, do pull-ups. Just totally forgot about it. They're looking at me right in the face, and that was my original plan, at least to kind of mix it up a bit, but I forgot about it. All right, I've got a close grip. For whatever reason, just to mix it up, and 20, and begin. Now grab your bar or get set up for that press exercise you chose. I'm gonna go 15. We'll see if I keep to my word though. All right, and begin. That was 15. I'm gonna go 5 more. I lied. Up to 20. All right, good. Skipping the order a little bit, we'll do rows and then the drop step lunges for the last one. All right, and go. $14, $15. Okay, now let's drop it. Okay, drop step lunges. Actually, you know what, guys? Change it up a little bit. If you got a Pilates bar, that would be good. Otherwise, you could maybe try this at your own risk. And if you trust your squat stand, but if you got a Pilates bar, this is the last set. I'm gonna do a little change up here, doing this kickback and raise. So I'm gonna go back right to that same lunge we did, but I'm gonna push off and extend my foot back. Thinking about extending using my glutes. Now I'm gonna go 15, only doing one of these. All right, and begin. Takes a little finesse to kind of find the ideal foot placement that works for you. You might be feeling like a little bit of a mini press as you kind of push yourself up. All right. That got me a little out of breath on that one. All right. Catch my bearings here for a second. Last one in this sequence. 15. Get yourself set up. Your foot. And begin. $13, $14, $15. All right, good job. Get yourself something to drink. All right, you guys may want to pause the video if you guys need to, kind of set some stuff up. What I'm gonna do, and you guys don't have to necessarily do this, but if you have a weight bar attachment, some external weight, I went ahead and put on 245s on each side and put the weight bar attachment on with the clamps. And again, link these weights down below. I like these weights a lot. And then I put my squat stand back in there. I went ahead, I just forgot in the last workout, I didn't have my swivel and chrome handle attached, went ahead and did that. That's pretty much all you do to set up. Now, if you don't have any of this extra stuff, that's fine. You'll just do kind of the basic exercise as is. Still will be difficult, you can up the reps, slow the tempo down, totally up to you. Since I got the weight, I'm gonna use it. But this is pretty much all you're gonna need to kind of set up for these next 3 exercises. We'll do a chest press, we'll do a single arm row, and then we'll do like a weighted squat. Now the squat, if you do have some external weight like this, or I should say some resistance bands, that's another option I could have forgot to kind of add in there. So that's something else if you guys want to pause the video, fine tune the band setting, it's totally up to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself set up for the press. I thought about just putting 145 on at a time. I feel like, I'm warmed up enough. I think this is fine. What makes a big difference, like I said, especially with these is if you're not able to get in the swivel, the extra carabiner length, that to me, I really like that a lot. That's just something to kind of say I haven't shared a whole lot in other videos when doing a basic chest press, especially if you got external weight on here, because it kind of limits where you can sit on the glide board. All right, so I'm set up. I'm gonna do about 10 to 15 repetitions. I might even use a little bit of a kind of a guide or assistance in initial, kind of digging myself out of the initial of that press. So if that's what you're kind of seeing, that's why I'm doing that. All right, 10 to 15 and begin. Only doing 10 there. I mean, maybe could have squeezed out 15, but now for the single arm row, it's not too cumbersome. Detach one handle, attach another two together. That's the other thing. I mean, carabiner clips definitely come in handy compared to those screw tip clips that the Total Gym gives you. Again, I'm gonna kind of use my legs. This is pretty heavy for me, so for the sake of just like not taking weight on and off, I'm gonna use my weight or my legs to kind of give myself a little bit of an initial mini kind of assistance, but honestly, this is already hard enough with one arm, so I'm gonna do about 10 repetitions each side. All right, and begin. All right, other side, 10 repetitions. May need to, it might be kind of hard to force this middle pulley out. I'm not even gonna bother with it. I'll let it come out organically here as I do these presses. I notice as I'm making these videos, I say the word organically a lot. I'm not sure why, but it's something, a habit I gotta get out of. All right, so here, what I was gonna say was, again, the beauty of these machines are so awesome. I mean, that alone, pretty heavy. And I mean, something that like as simplistic in design as this is, and the various options you guys have with the external weight, I gotta buy more increments in the future. I gotta do that, but all right, regardless, just a basic squat. Again, you can load this up with resistance bands, anything else you guys got. I'm gonna go 15 repetitions. All right, and begin. A little mini jump squats. All right. 14, 15. All right. The only downside to this is just gets a little cumbersome to reattach that middle pulley. All right, let's get set up for chest presses. Now, I was tempted to go higher. I'm gonna leave this exactly where it is, but probably just try and get a few other extra reps out of that. So maybe 12 to 15, we'll see. All right, and begin. I'll go 15. All right. Go to one handle. Guys might have noticed, mine are kind of flopping around a bit because I got a 1 inch and then a 2 inch hole. I mean, to me, 2 inches would be good, but the two 1 inch holes would be good, but the 2 inch holes allow me to kind of use it here and also on the rack. So if you have the rack, I kind of like having a little bit of both. So the other one you can actually use a little more. As long as you got one 1 inch plate, it helps kind of lock it in. That's all you really need. It just won't kind of sit nice and easy. All right. Same, I'm gonna do 12 repetitions, single arm row, and begin. Okay, other side. Go ahead and detach that pulley if you can. All right, back to those jump squats. I'm gonna go 15, I shouldn't say jump squats, whatever kind of squats you're doing here, load it up. All right, and begin. Go ahead and attach that pulley. All right, let's go ahead and attach the handle. Since it's the last one, I'm gonna take mine up a notch, maybe two. Let's go one more notch. All right, I'm going 10 to 12 and begin. I don't know if you can even see me in frame, but 10 to 12 and begin. Going 13, let's go 3 more. All right, let's go 10 to 12, whatever you got, and begin. I'm going 2 more, 12. Other side, here we go, 12. Catch that pulley. You guys might have caught it, I don't know, but for some reason it feels better. This thing's driving crazy. It feels better if I look up. I don't know why that would be. It feels like I can dial it in more and I look up. So, not sure what that's worth. This is where if you're a little bit shorter, it comes in a lot handier. I'm 6 foot, so if you're taller, it's kind of hard to get a little lower, especially with these external plates on. All right, let's go 15 and begin. All right, nice. All right, you guys, take a break, get some water. All right, if you guys need to pause the video, go ahead and do that. All I did was essentially strip this down to the basic, having the pulley, put your handles on a preference. I do have the pull-up bars attached down below for part of some inverted shoulder presses we'll be doing, so you can kind of have that set up to your preference as well. We're gonna do kind of like a, my favorite part of the workout, honestly, whenever I do these kind of follow along workouts, or even when I talk about using the machine, doing more kind of a freestyle approach. I'll still keep it organized. I'll call out the reps and sets. We're gonna do kind of a shoulder arm complex. Maybe we'll pepper in some other body parts as we kind of see fit, but that's pretty much it. You guys are probably running out of time. Like myself, it's always recording these right before dinner, so I'm always up against the clock. First thing we're gonna do is just sit in the machine. Let's do some frontal raises. We'll go 10 repetitions and begin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go right on our knees and begin. 10 repetitions. Okay, into shoulder presses and begin. 10 repetitions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Did not attach the middle pulley, so I'm sorry I didn't give you guys that heads up. All right, we're gonna go lateral raises, just like this. Then after that, we'll go into curls. So let's go 10 lateral raises and begin. All right, let's go. Hands to the ceiling, palms to the ceiling, and curls. Let's go 15. 13, 14, 15. Sit back up. All right, kneeling or laying down, it's up to you. Tricep extensions and begin. 15. Really focus on your arms, really kind of contracting. Just noticing I'm doing that, I feel a lot more. Kind of lost count, I'm doing 5 more. Okay, here, let's drop it really quick. Gonna leave it where it was, but this needs to be dropped. All right, rear delt flies, just like this. You can use your legs if you need it, but really focus on those small muscles in the back. I shouldn't say small muscles, but your posterior deltoids and your rhomboids. A lot of muscles actually are working on this one, but point is, this should feel hard. So if it's feeling like you're just kind of doing like a row, that's the wrong way. So it should feel fairly difficult. Let's go 15 and begin. Five more. Good. Let's crank this up about halfway, maybe 3/4. Seated. Curls, 15 and go. All right, let's turn it around. Frontal raises, 10 to 15. We'll see how it goes and go. These are harder. 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking a little break from me in this incline. This is tough, so I got 5 more to get to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, tricep extensions on our back. 15 and begin. Good. Let's sit back up. Curls. 10 and begin. All right, let's raise this up, at least I am, to the highest setting. Going back to those presses. Might be our last one of these, so. All right, and begin. Whatever you got. I'm just gonna go maybe 10 to 20, I have no idea. Okay, let's drop this down halfway. Almost done, guys. Let's go lateral raise, 10 to 15 and begin. All right, let's go frontal raises and begin. 10. All right, let's sit up. Nice, good curls here, 15. All right, guys. I think that was it. Hope you guys had a good workout. Call it a day. Any questions, comments, feedback, as always, let me know. And most importantly, you guys always help me out if you guys give me any stuff that you guys want to see. So as always, just thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.